r/AskReddit, nsfw, what is a simple pleasure that the opposite sex rarely/never gets to experience? Pissing standing up in a bush. Wearing a light sundress on a hot day. That feeling when you take off your bra after a very long day. Sometimes I grab my breast and just jiggle em around a bit. Not sexual, just because I can. Getting to put their phone in their pocket. A good ball scratch. The amount of camaraderie from drunk girls in a bathroom. Morning wood so stiff you feel like you could use it to rip open the hatch on a submarine. Pockets. Pockets everywhere. Wiggling your nuts so they unstick from your thigh. When you don't have to smother your vagina with pads after a full week of being uncomfortable. Cupping your boobs whenever running downstairs. When you're in a bar and they put the leftover ice cubes in the urinal, and you make a game of how many of them you can melt before you run out of pee. A tampon that doesn't resist upon pulling out. Edit, thanks for the award. This comment was actually more of an antidote to the absolute horror that is tugging on a dry tampon nauseated face. I don't know if this is accurate for many, but feeling small in someone else's arms. My husband is bigger than me and I've now become dependent on his body for sleep. Curling into his warm enveloping embrace is a pleasure I want everyone to know at least once. Hugs and cuddles. The safety and comfort are immeasurable. Getting asked out on dates and getting flowers. Not never, but men rarely experience these things. I'm wondering. Do guys get pee shivers? You've had to pee really bad and you finally get to and just shivers. Maybe I'm the only weirdo that kind of enjoys that feeling, haha. Pissing off of the edge of a tall cliff. Stroking your beard just because. Few girls will ever experience the sensation of running your hand up the back of your head after a buzz cut. Getting called cute as an adult. Not many guys get called cute and some even find it insulting. But as a woman I like the feeling of being called cute. The feeling of pinching your ball skin and rubbing it in between your fingers to get rid of an itch. Holding/bouncing/jiggling the titties when you're bored. They're just fun to play with, not even in a sexual sense. Edit, WHYYYY is titties my most liked comment. Okay, oddly specific, but when you take a shower, and you hold yours boobs together and water fills in the middle, and you just release the titties and it splashes everywhere and makes a funny noise. I feel like a water fountain. LMAO, please confirm me that I am not alone. Edit, bruh, I went to sleep after commenting that. What happened? LMAO. Thanks you all for rallying together under my silly stoner comment. Glad to know that more than not being alone, it seems like a pretty unisex experience. LMAO, water running down on us and making splashing sounds seems pretty universal. LMAO. And to all my tiny titty comedy, as Victor Hugo said, liking a small-chested woman just means being closer to her heart. Love y'all teeny badunkers. Also, this is like one of the only perks of having a large chest. Please let us have this. Not completely unique to women, but taking out a tight ponytail or bun after it being up all day. I've had short hair my entire life. When COVID hit and I couldn't get a haircut, I decided I was just going to grow it out because why not? Ended up growing it out for about a year and a half, to the point where I was tying it up to keep it out of my face. Letting that down at the end of the day was pretty incredible. Don't know how it is for men, but when a woman comes, her muscle walls contract like a boa constrictor. Like many contractions of pleasure. And holy purple waves of grains, it's intense. Leg shaking, eye rolling, tongue biting off good. A stranger offering to hold a public bathroom stall door that won't lock shut while you go to the bathroom. Women will do that for each other without blinking an eye. Men. Not so much. Driving down a hill and your nuts get the feeling. You know the feeling. When as a woman I'm with my female friends and we all snuggle on the couch to watch a movie or true crime documentary with a quilt over all of us to keep warm. Then someone says, "Oh my god, your skin is dry," and then we all put on moisturizer masks. I mean, men could do that too, but do they? Period poops. So gross but such a relief. Edit. Since a few people have asked, I'm referring to poops you have while on your period, which are heavier and grosser than normal. I gather it's because the cramping in your uterus also causes cramping in the adjacent regions, so you can find you have way more poop than normal, or poop that perhaps wasn't meant to be out yet, so it's super fucking gross. Edit. It might not be the cramping but rather hormonal. Also, the lead up to a period for some can cause constipation, so it's sometimes not to do with the cramping and it's just a relief from that once the period starts. I get really bad gas while on my period, so I personally find the poops a relief, but it's not terribly pleasant to sit through. I am a guy and have a friend who is a girl that plays with my hair. Oh my god, why is this not a normal thing everyone does? Stress and anxiety just gone. Edit. I should mention I have super thick hair. I have had many people compare it to a German Shepherd's coat, it is that thick. And it is a gorgeous copper red. I get many compliments on it. I told this friend that I might get a haircut once and she got upset, saying that she won't be able to play with my hair, lol. Edit. Number 2, spelling. Edit. Number 3, picture of my hair posted to my profile now for those curious. When semen shoots out of my penis. The smooth glide of freshly shaved legs on crisp clean sheets. Piss blasting the shit stains in the toilet, waking up with a hard ass dick, knowing no matter what you will not be pregnant. Not having a monthly crotch bleed session. Shoot insects with your pee. Scratching jock itch is actually kind of pleasant, except you can't stop. All I know is, I may be a dude, but I'd really like it if someone got me flowers from time to time. Edit. To add. Yes, I could buy myself flowers, or tell someone they should, but that's not the point. The point is that someone would think enough of me to do it without being told. That gesture that says that a person made time and effort out of their day for you, without needing to or being asked. The same way I do for my wife randomly. And before anyone asks why she doesn't, she makes lots of love gestures, up to and including flowers. I just don't think enough guys get flowers when I know plenty that would appreciate it. Straight ones at least. Looks like more than a few M+M couples out there got this figured out. Light the way, fellas. When you think your depression has come back, but then realize you're just PMsing and you'll feel like yourself again in a couple days. Smiley face. The relief after not getting a random boner at the worst moment. When you're finally done with your period and you can stop wearing pads, liners, cups, whatever it is that you use. Alternatively, guys will never know how satisfying it is to pull out a cup that caught every last bit of blood on your heaviest day. Taking walks at night by yourself. Multiple orgasms. Pissing off that piece of shit on the side of the bowl. Okay, I'll say it, walking alone at night. I love a moonlit stroll, by myself, suburbs, woods, state park. As a 6 feet 4 inches dude, it never even occurred to me that I could only do that because I look like a take no shit kinda guy. Those days where your cramps are excruciating, you white knuckle it until the pain medication kicks in, and then you're so exhausted and taking the hardest nap of your life. A doctor telling you the lump they found is not testicular cancer. Pissing feels like diet coming to me. Is it like that for girls too? Does it feel good? Fresh shaved legs on fresh sheets. Oh, I can't tell you how amazing it feels. The feeling of sliding your penis into a warm wet vagina, especially the first insert. I'm sure it feels good the other way around too, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't the best feeling on the planet. Getting all the way to the opposite wall of the urinal and peeing across the entire bathroom when you have enough pressure behind your stream. Unsticking your balls from your thighs when you are immensely sweaty. Men getting compliments. Post-nut clarity. I swear, semen is a venom that makes you insane. That last wipe that confirms your period is over. Giving birth to a jellyfish while on your period. If you know, you know. Helicoptering. Not all men can do this all the time, so I feel extra lucky. Not pulling out. It's glorious. Being a woman more than just a few orgasms in a row for hours. Pulling a Nintendo Switch out of your pocket. Being able to clap your boobs together. Not worrying about my double chin because it's covered by a beard that I can customize the shape of my face with. As a woman, multiple, brain-blowing, body-wrenching, soul-exploding orgasms. Where you find yourself screaming uncontrollably, not realizing you're doing it. Your entire being is dancing in a non-stop rhythm and the frequency slows, quickens, ebbs, and builds. My husband helped me learn how to do this. And he will never be able to know the absolute ecstasy that is possible with my physiology. Shaved, moisturized legs in silk sheets. Heaven. Walking into a car dealership or an automotive repair shop and not immediately being thought of as an idiot or someone that can be taken advantage of. Stepping outside, feet shoulder width apart and waving a piss back and forth while you look up at the stars. Maybe a little specific, but make a no motion with the head in the swimming pool with only the beard underwater. I can't even explain the feeling. Pulling out a tampon after using it for a while. It's so relieving to have something not be in there anymore. Relieved face. Writing your name in the snow in urine. The comfort of physical platonic affection from others. I mean, I assume that feels nice. I'm a male, so I'm the sex that doesn't get it. Playing with boobs whenever you're bored. Women get a lot more hugs than dudes do. Taking a hot steamy shit after the morning coffee and cigarette. Girls don't poop, right? Taking off a corset at the end of a long day. Much like removing a bra, but even better. Taking off uncomfortable heels/shoes after attending an event. Changing out of jeans and into pajama pants. Using your boobs as stress balls or just randomly holding your boob. A blowjob. So on your most painful day of a period, where the top of your legs have this numb aching pain. You're cramping so hard and you literally can't stand up without period blood getting everywhere. And then you get the stabby butthole pain that turns into a twisty gut pain. You sit on the toilet and at first you can't poop because your butthole is cramping and it hurts to even relax the muscle, but then you do and the gates of hell opens up and it's like a lake of burning lava releasing from your backside. But it's also relief, like all the pain is gonna fade away once you push out everything in your bowel. And then you're done, sometimes still hurting, but it feels like you've won a race. You feel a bit more comfortable and you fall into an aftermath coma nap that is so heavenly. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Not getting hit on or catcalled in public. I'm sure most women would envy how it never happens to men. So I guess the simple pleasure would be just getting out of the house, minding your own business and going about your day. Way too many of these examples feel as if the poster doesn't know the opposite sex is still a human. Multiple orgasms. A baby kicking you. Breastfeeding. Making the toilet bowl spotless, without a toilet brush. Putting your hand in your pants and just holding your balls, it's so comforting and I don't know why. Riding a bike on a hot sunny summer day with no shirt. Not having to even think about doing hair or makeup before going out. Girl code. Girls are constantly doing basically performance art around men and they have no idea. Going out to buy milk and never returning. Prostate orgasm. Feeling a shower on your scalp if your hair is less than an inch long. Many women never get to experience this. Multiple orgasms. Almost getting hit in the nuts but not. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.